Oh yeah. All right, let's get into it. Make sure we'll see if it's, yeah. Ooh. Last time on Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah. Usually would have gotten the gaming a little bit earlier, but mom requested some cheesy nachos. So that's what held me up. Maybe like, I guess 12 is good for this because that's pretty good noise control. Everything's electric. I don't have anything that's. Got my anti-shock suit. The armor's weak, but that's all. Fuck. Oh well, that's pretty strong. All right, these are good. Yeah. Looks like Crowley and Francesca Hong are in a gigantic battle for the Democrat nomination for Wisconsin governor. Yeah. Yeah, I think what I think when Republicans fall asleep, there could be disastrous results like 2020, 2012. So, um, a Democrat hasn't taken the governorship in Texas in a long, 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 long time. But if the Republicans fall asleep, this slick liberal guy is a Democrat Party plant could steal the gubernatorial election in 2026. So, I mean, I'm sorry, the senator election. So, yeah. So if the Republicans fall asleep in Texas, the uh, the Senate seat is in play, and It doesn't mean it'll be easy for James Tallarico, but if Ken Paxton just chills out and thinks that the Trump endorsement is just going to carry him and he can just chill at his house or whatever, then that's a really bad strategy. That's kind of like the tortoise and the hare strategy, and that's not ever good. So, yeah, I mean, Hillary Clinton underestimated Trump in 2016. The 2020 election was just straight up stolen. I think most people know that, with the Chinese plague and mail-in ballots and all kinds of shenanigans that the Democrats used to steal the legislative and the executive branches of government, using the crisis, to get in. Maybe even a plague that they helped manufacture. So the Obamas and the Clintons and the Pelosi's and the Bidens could get back into power. Yes, people will kill their own people for power and control. Yes, they will, even in the blessed United States of America. Sad to say. I know it's a heartbreaking reality, but it's a realistic one. Now, there's this myth that it's only totalitarian, authoritarian, socialist, and communist nations that kill their own people and imprison their own people as political prisoners. That's not exactly true. The United States of America is, especially the Democrat Party, is definitely capable of doing that, and they have in the past. So the United States might have the least corruption out of all the nations of the earth. It might have um, the most freedoms and the most rights for its citizens, but squeaky clean and perfect. Yeah, I don't know how the Cauchy bets work. Um, yeah, a lot of people thought Francisca Hong was going to win the Democrat nomination for governor of Wisconsin, but Crowley is hitting her pretty solidly. Not not a runaway, but pretty well, fending the Democrat Socialist of America off because she's a DSA member like Alexandria Ocasio Cortez, Zohran Mamdani, Hassan Piker, and their Ilhan Omar, Tashid, what's her name? Tashid Raleed, or whatever it is. Um, El Sayed. Yeah, I mean, James Tallarico should have no chance beating Ken Paxton for the Senate seat in November, but he's got a lot of money for his AI ads, his artificial intelligence ads. Um, I don't see Ken Paxton putting in a lot of effort is the problem. And so if he just thinks he can just sit at home and not run a lot of ads and spend a lot of money, then that's all for Ken Paxton. Now I support Ken Paxton, Republican for Senate, but I think the threat that James Tallarico poses to Texas and Texans is a grave one, and he's well funded and he's very slick. Yeah, he said a lot of crazy shit though, so that right there might just shut him. I mean, he might already be screwed no matter how much money the Democrats pour into this race. But I wouldn't for a minute think that he has zero shot. He's got slick commercials. He's clean cut. He's younger. So you don't want to do a tortoise in the hare and fall asleep on this one. That's when Republicans get in trouble. They fall asleep or they don't participate or whatever. That's how Republicans lose elections, by kicking back in the chair and going and taking a nap, like the hare, and then the tortoise takes the race. So it's time to fart. Oh, nice. The farting, juicy. Ooh. All right, farting. Poop a fart. Ew. No, I mean James Smellistinko is probably going to lose, but yeah, I think he's just a little bit ahead in the polls. What I'm wondering about the Kalshi betting sites is if there's a race, do you have to lock in a pick for who's going to win that race? Do you have to do it and then it locks you out? And so once you're locked in, it's kind of like a sports game. You can't change your answer once you know that it's going to swing to the favored candidate. Or can you bet as it goes? I thought it was like those people locked in thought that Francisco Hong was going to win the Democrat primary for Wisconsin governor, that they'd be locked out, so they'd have to deal with the bets that they did. and they'd have to take the losses, or if they won, they could enjoy the fruits of the bet. So looks like David Crowley is beating Francesca Hong so far. And okay, well, there's 92.6% of the vote in Wisconsin. Yeah. Mm. Time to drop a bomb. Yeah. Y'all better get ready. What are you trying to fight, or you trying to dance, dog? You better get no wise, bitch. You better know. You better get it real. Get no wise. Excuse me. Hmm. Ka-ching. Messing with Link's posse, dong. Yeah. Mm. Got that boomerang a tank. Boomerang a tank. Bitch. Had enough of your shit. Bitch. Bitch. I had enough of your shit. Bitch. Had enough of your shit. Mm. Bitch. Had enough of your shit. I need to write that one down. That sounds like a hit. Bitch. I had enough of your shit. Oh, whoa. And you add that extra part too. Without a doubt. Heading to the Fenrir Woods. Cause you know it's understood. Ooh. Kill the bird. I have to get my chicken wings. My drumsticks. Ooh. Best give me them rupees. Ooh, oh, tomorrow. Oh, the Powerball went up to $1 billion. Yeah, I didn't win shit on Monday. Yeah. Oh, you know what made me laugh though? Seeing the stat on the Powerball when I looked at all the stats of who won and who lost. They don't tell you how many people lost. They only tell you how many people won. If they told you how many people lost, then nobody would ever play. So just saying. If it said like if it said on the Powerball lottery there were 10, 10 million winners and 40 million losers, then they wouldn't advertise that. But let's do the Powerball stats just for Texas and not all 50 or participating states. All right. So, according to the stats, it said like they don't tell you how many people lose in the lottery, right? They only tell you who won, and they mean like who won like a few dollars, right? So they didn't tell you how many people lost money to the Powerball. It said the part that made me laugh was like for the $1 billion jackpot. This is the funny part. 80 dollars each. Oh man, 80,000 people. I can pull it up on the computer. It would say 80,000 people won $4. 80,000 people in Texas. Okay, so that's the Texas stats. I don't know the stats. I'm not looking at every single you know game in the country in every state that runs Powerball or however many territories or states or I, I heard that they're going to expand like Powerball to England or some shit, something crazy like that to Europe. Oh my god! So Powerball on Monday, it was $900 million. Okay, so okay, so $4 for the people that just got the Powerball number. It was 85,729 winners that won the $4, and then it breaks down in different uh, denominations. Yeah. All right. Now, is there a reason why the lotteries tell you uh, how many winners there are, even if it's just like $4? Does that give people some hope? Like, oh man, I won $4. My life is different now. No, I there's a reason why they're not showing the real data on like how many people lost, because then if they compared the winners to the losers, if they saw that like 85,000 people won $4, and then 2 million people lost in that same category, they would be like, "Oh fuck, I'm never playing this shit again." Yeah, so I guess the lottery is like Graham Plattner. They don't tell you about the negative shit until you've already, they don't tell you about the rape or the sexual assault until like the main voters get close, and all the voters see is like the positive part at first, and then they're like, "Oh shit, he's got a Nazi tattoo." People are like, "What the fuck?" That's kind of like the lottery. So since I just stated that logical reality of the numbers, um, and the numbers that are obviously the winners are posted on the websites for the public to see, but the losers and also the numbers that aren't there have to be taken into account too, like how many people fucking lost. Okay. Okay, does it mean that I'm gonna stop playing? No. I know the odds are incredible, but incredibly against the player. But I'd still like to try to beat the game logically or strategically, if that's even possible. So, or at least take a stab at it anyway. Yeah. Uh, do, 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 do. Yeah, let's. That's your boy Kilton up there. So get my boy Kilton. I'm gonna fly while it's still night. Okay, there'll be night for a while, so I got enough Colton or Kilton time, Chilton or whatever they call him. I think it's called Kilton, Colton, some shit like that. That's my boy. Oh shit, Francesca Hong. It's too close to call. She's coming back. Oh man, this one is close. Dang, she could still pull this one out. Actually, I thought she was gone because she was like 3 points behind, but the there's still 90. It's only 93.2% votes are in. Mm. Oh, there's my boy right there. Kind of flew off into the. Okay. Actually, Francisca Hong. I thought that the DSA was going to get defeated, but if Hong advances, then the DSA would be advancing. Socialism, like the Nazis, was German Workers' Party, so that has socialist Marxist roots. They're like basically just Nazis. They're just trying to take over the U.S. That's it. That's what Democrats and Republicans need to know about the Democrat Socialists in America is that they're basically Nazis. They're just neo Nazis. They're new Nazis. It's Colton. Yeah. But will the neo Nazis do well in the general election against Republicans? Um, you know, that I would say probably not, but voters cannot get for the midterm elections. That's it. Uh, Looks like David Crowley is still on top, but he's barely holding on. So it'll be in before the I guess hopefully before 1 a.m. It'll all be totaled out. See if the Hong is gonna stay strong, or it'll be like Ozzy Osbourne, Mr. Crowley. They do have a Ozzy Osbourne song. I don't think it's Black Sabbath, but I remember listening. It was like my friend had this Ozzy Osbourne best of CD back in the day, and they had this song. It was like Mr. Crowley. Do you think they'll play that at David Crowley's inauguration if he wins for the Democrat nominee? I don't know if they would. They should play that if he wins. Mr. Crowley. I don't even know how this. I know that part of the song happens, but my friend and I were entertained that Ozzy was singing a song about a dude named Crowley, about Mr. Crowley. So it was pretty exciting. Ozzy Osbourne was a entertaining fellow to say the least. So if your life wasn't working out, if you were having a bad day, if you were depressed or whatever, it just seemed that Ozzy Osbourne could just, if you're having a bad day in middle school, You felt like nobody understood you. It always seemed like Ozzy had your back. It always seemed like the Black Sabbath and Ozzy Osbourne always understood. And so that was the power of Ozzy, was that he was always entertaining and always spoke with a clear message and could lift you up on a bad day or whatever. Did already defeat this monster fortress? Seems we already defeated the monster forces here. We must proceed. Ah, no blackened crab at this camp? It's right. Look at the weaponry, the arsenal. All right, well, we have to go somewhere. Go find another monster camp that I haven't liquidated. Miss, is it called Mr. Crowley or is it like Uncle Crowley? I forgot what it's called. Mr. Crowley. Okay, it's called Mr. Oh, it's not Uncle Crowley. It's Mr. Crowley. Like I thought. From 1980. Oh, it was released the year I was born, huh? They must have known. No, I'm just kidding. Um, yeah, right. Oh yeah, guitarist Randy Rhoads and bassist Bob Daisley. Uh, oh, Aleister Crowley, the English occultist, a devil worshiper or something. Oh shit. Oh, that's right. That is Mr. Crowley, Aleister Crowley. Wow. Yeah, at a Democrat party's a black man, a liberal black man's possible victory speech, I doubt they're going to play a song that's inspired by uh, a Satan worshiping occultist. I'm being silly. That would be like Brandon Johnson listening to AC/DC or something at a live rally, or it's probably never ever gonna happen. I'm hoping for like America 275 or America 300 that I probably would be. I might be. Yeah, I might actually be dead before 275, but I think a lot of people definitely would be dead by the 300. But I really do hope there's like great music again in the future, and they have a lot of all the bands get together and all the people get together to celebrate America 300. Because honestly, the America 250 was kind of like a disgrace. Was a divided disgrace of a yeah. It was a lot more half-ass than a lot of people were hoping for. So It was all right, but it still kind of blew ass. It was kind of substandard. Yeah. Maybe. Shit. Yeah, for the team. Looks like David Crowley's back up into the 300,000 votes range. Francesca Hong is honging on. Honging on. Will there be a reign of Queen Hong, or will the Wisconsin voters tell her to suck a dong and get out of here? So we'll see. Quite shortly. It's time for the jungle. Ah. Oh yeah, school starts back tomorrow. Yeah, the kids seemed like they were out in full force in the evening when it got cool enough. It was like all the kids were running out, like trying to. They were trying to like have one last hurrah before school started, one last fun before it was all over, before the drudgery and the dread of school begins, before their new year of school, before they have to wake up at 7:30 or 7 a.m. in the morning. The dreaded seven. At least if it's not by 7 a.m., it's at least by 8 a.m. Back to school. Waking up early in the morning. Us. Filing through the crowded halls, shuffling around. People are excited about it. I guess. Yeah. Not really. All right. Back to school. It sounds like a horror movie. Back to ghouls. Unless you can look on the bright side, like Ned's seventh grade survival guide. This guy is about to make a giant mistake. August 12th. Back to school. The total solar eclipse. The Perseid meteor showers. The six planetary alignments. And oh, you thought it was done? Also, let's say the Perseid meteor showers. A new moon begins. Oh, maybe that's one I'll look up. Then a new moon begins. Okay. And the 1 billion Powerball lottery. So a pretty eventful day and night, I guess. Uh, celestially, cosmically speaking, and with human events, I guess, as well. Human events. Oh, that does remind. Marilyn Manson's Hollywood turns, uh, right? Is Hollywood turning 25 years? Holy, or did it? It came out. Okay, maybe. Yeah. Okay, maybe it's 26 years old. Oh, okay. It came out November 11, 2000. Okay. All right. So it's 26 years old this year. Oops. Uh, Nothing suffocates you more than the passing of everyday human events. Your isolation is your oxygen mask. You got your children breathing to survive. I'm not a slave to a God that doesn't exist. I'm not a slave to a world that doesn't give a fucking shit. Yeah, it's a classic. It's a masterpiece. Oh, is that song called The Fight? Is that, I think that song's called The Fight Song. All right. It's time to go to the Lookout Landing Skyview Tower. Use the quantum teleportation. Yeah. Oh man, Francesca Hong is honging on. Wow. What's the okay, 93.8%. Why does it always so long like at the end? Is that just to keep the suspense going? All right. Well, I don't even know if the tallies will be in by 1 a.m. At least by 2 a.m. I might stay up that late. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, I see. Did I not decipher that one? Maybe that's the one that I didn't decipher. I'm gonna have to investigate that. All right, good. I'm glad I saw that. All right, let me. I'm gonna have to fly up there from. I guess flying through that way. All right. Better prepare for it, yo, 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 yo. Francesca Hong is honging on. Meow. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, I stopped playing Ocarina of Time at night because Mom would come in here. That's too loud. Be complaining about it. So I'm gonna be playing it like probably, yeah, a lot during some days and so a few evenings. I'm gonna play it. I think I've decided on Thursday during the day. All right, you ready? Oh, there you go. Good shot. Nice. Got a lot of keys. Don't call the police. Mhm. Time to get the geese. Cause my net worth increased. Mhm. Gonna get myself a piece when I head to the east and my wheels get greased. Cause I'm coming like a beast. Mhm. You know what's up. Trying to come at me like aliens. Listen up, monsters. This is my cave now. You got that? All right, so we'll probably sit out playing Powerball tomorrow for $1 billion. Yeah. We calculate that it probably, most likely, will go up to 1.1 or 1.2 billion, and then we'll try to play it on Saturday, and then I'll try to calculate my best move for that particular eventuality. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, there's the matter of the undeciphered sky tablets. We must investigate. Or did we decipher it? Hold on. Let me make sure we did. Well, let's just be sure. Because most of the ones that have been deciphered say deciphered on them, right? So, okay, so this says deciphered. Okay, so this one doesn't say deciphered. So that must be the undeciphered one, according to logic. So we'll try that. So the party for this week um, will be this Friday, most likely. So, and we're gonna have the Night of the Creeps 40th anniversary. We're gonna call it the Night of the Creeps 40th anniversary, the weekend creep in, and so we're gonna have a pretty entertaining creep in, probably creep in party. All right, gonna have a creep in. Prepare for the creep in. Yeah, some people have been writing. Maybe it was Clownfish TV. They were already like advertising Halloween or something, and then some people were writing, "It's too early to be talking about Halloween already." Yeah, we did have these neighbors that this guy loved Halloween, and this motherfucker loved Halloween, and but this guy had a daughter with his wife. I don't know if he had a bun in the oven. Did he have a son and another daughter? I think he just had one daughter, but he always wanted to put on these spectacles for his daughter, and these really entertaining things for his daughter, and so he put on really like lots of displays over the years for his thin young daughter. I don't know. She's probably still young. She's just not probably a little kid anymore. So she's not a little girl anymore. She's probably like heading towards the tweens or the middle school or something by now. Um, But yeah, so every year he would get into his daughter's Halloween, and he would like elaborate displays. He would get like a scarecrow. He would get a big pumpkin head monster. He would do all kinds of stuff, right? It's his daughter, and he really loved Halloween. They would start decorating for Halloween, like right at the beginning of September. So he didn't wait till like a few weeks before October 31st. He did it for, I mean, basically celebrated Halloween for like 2 months. Yeah, I'm not anti Halloween, you know, but I did notice they started kicking it off around early September with all that pretty extreme Halloween decorations. So those were some hardcore Halloween lovers. Well, I could make it in this, I think, but I don't want to fly there and then. All right, here's what we'll do. We'll do a double one. Mm, 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 mm. All right, let's ride, dog. All right, let's get ready to ride, dog. Everybody's too excited to get to calculus class tomorrow. They're like, man, I can't wait to hit that 8 a.m. math, bro. All the kids, they're excited about it, huh? Like, man, I can't wait for that 8 a.m. algebra, dog. Hell yeah, that's what it's all about. Gotta get a destination. Ooh, ooh, flying towards. Mm. Making some progress, homie. Ooh. All right, so we're just gonna let the billion now. The Powerball billion, it could be won this Wednesday, today, um, but we're just gonna sit this one out and wait till it jumps up for Saturday, for the Saturday Powerball. And oh, they're both going out. Shit, we'll just ride this out for as long as we can. Mm, 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 mm. Where are we at? Mm, mm. Okay, we're almost there according to these coordinates. Okay, we're on top of it. Did I miss it? Ah. Or what? Or was it this one right here? Talk to my homie. It's in Kakariko Village. All right. So we're gonna, yeah. So we got some like computer stuff to do in the morning, and then some computer work, and then my stepdad's TV went out, so I'm gonna load up the big smart TV uh, and load that. So mom's gonna run that TV to him. They're gonna unload it to his place, and all right. So then there's some work to be done on Thursday, and then Tula goes to the groomer. Still, there's some work on Friday, so that's why we're not kicking off a party on Thursday, and then Friday night party. So that's pretty much the schedule. Um, so the creep in will begin on Friday, the 40th anniversary Night of the Creeps, and then hopefully Powerball won't be won, and there'll be those like 20 million losers, and it'll go up for Saturday. Who knows? Somebody might actually win it tomorrow for $1 billion. So, or it'll go up. So I guess we'll just see. Uh-oh. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Oh, not bad. All right, better not do that again. Oh, got your girl Corey. Always like a good story. Mm-hmm. All right, we'll go check out Works for see see what up with my homie. Oh, there's still one more left to find. Dang. Butts and farts. I don't know where to. I guess I could do a methodical search another time. Now, there could be the possibility that uh, now this is only when the jackpot gets to 1 billion that my mom and stepdad might say like, "Hey, tell Scott like we're gonna get some tickets. I'm gonna pay for like a number combination or something." But it doesn't always happen, but it happens. Then I'll make up something, I guess. So it may or may not happen, but if it does, then I'll be ready to join the other 20 million dreamer losers out there. Yay! The 20 million dreamer losers. The dreamer loser army. Yeah. The army of dreamer losers. Yes. But we might just sit this one out as well, so I'll see what happens. Better watch your butt. Ah. Get ready for the team. Ooh. I doubt many people are going to stay up to watch the Six Planets before dawn on Thursday morning. Yeah, that's one of the ones you're going to lose some sleep if you want to see that. So, and if you want to see the solar eclipse, you got to fly to Greenland or something. Oh shit! Ah, blast, blast, nabby. Ah. What? Punk asses. So I get my ass up and start asking. Boom, orangutan. Oh, do they? Do they continuously spawn? Well, here's my idea. Ah, this shall do. This should be quite adequate for my plans, plural. On the flints. Ah, fire stroked. Fire has been struck. Now, let's go to the night. Ah, the sun shall set. We shall strike. Strike by the darkness light. Fear nothing, because everything is coming. It's my motto. It's what we shall do. Good. Mm. Oh, do I have to wait later in the night for the bats? Yeah, maybe my timing's off a bit. Yeah, I had this friend that said, "Oh man, if it says school zone, watch out." He said, "Slow down in one of those." Yeah, he got like a. Did he get a $50 ticket or was it something worse? I don't think it was a $500 ticket for speeding during school zone. Yeah, I like his warning, like school zone, don't speed through that. Hey, dude, making me laugh. It's like somebody saying like, "Don't set yourself on fire. Don't drink a bottle of tequila and go driving. Don't play around with dynamite." Yeah, a lot of wisdom, these guys. Yeah. Hey, you guys never do a bag of cocaine? No. Okay, maybe they wouldn't say that. Maybe they would say like, "Listen up, guys. Never do a lot of LSD." Well, maybe it's a dry bat zone. Maybe I miss my opportunity. Batman. Almost 95% in the Wisconsin Democrat governor nominee. Um, oh, okay. There we go. Kind of reminds me of that kind of music reminds me of like the old Star Trek episodes from the 1960s. They would have like whimsical music like that. It would do a similar theme. It was like it wouldn't be exactly the same theme. It was like oh yeah, the theme would go yeah. Obviously, it wasn't the same notes, the same theme, but it was kind of similar. Uh, Sitcom, or it had that uh, adventure series vibe. That frontier series vibe. Yeah. Are these deciphered? Oh, it is deciphered. Ancient tablet deciphered. Yeah. Southeast. Oh, that. Oh, that's it. Yeah. Gotta go to Tobio's Hollow. Oh, it's over there. That's weird. Hmm. Go. Heading to the cave, Dave. Oh, they mean like this cave. Oh man, it's not a swarm. You got to do it one by one. Yeah, it is decent farming in here, but it's not exactly a mass. Got the eightfold blade, huh? Got the eightfold. My shit's gold. It's eightfold. Yeah. My shit's gold. Gonna break the mold. Get my ass out of the cold. Hell yeah. Cause I'm gonna keep it bold until my ass is old. Till my ass is old. When I have a wrinkly butthole. There's like too much information, the wrinkly butthole though. Yeah, probably. The wrinkly butthole. Looking for the Necronomicon Ex Mortis. What if it was in this game? It was the Necronomicon? Better keep it no wise. Cause I see you on the mountainside. Gonna kick it when I paraglide. My mom didn't believe me that there was a YouTube video where a guy paramotors to McDonald's. I looked it up. It was like from what 6 years ago. Yeah, is that one of the most entertaining videos on YouTube? I mean, it's not like a video you could watch every day and be entertained by it, but it's definitely, maybe 200 most entertaining YouTube videos maybe of all time. Maybe it's even like lower than that. Maybe it's like one of the 500 most entertaining YouTube videos of all time. Yeah, I can tell if it's a really bad YouTube channel if like There's this one channel that uses like a laugh track, and they're constantly laughing at the jokes that they're telling. So it's not like the viewers laughing at the jokes; they're like laughing at their own jokes. So I can tell that's a really bad channel if they add their own fucking like laugh track to it, because that means that the viewers aren't really laughing or being entertained by the content. It just means that they added a laugh track, like those old like sitcoms. That's pathetic. Looks like Sticks Hexenhammer 666. Tara Warwick has gone. He's gone missing for 5 or 6 days now. Yeah, I think he has a warrant for no show to jail from Vermont, and I think he's on the run in New York. And so maybe he got kicked out, or he could be passed out. He could be drinking himself to death, so he could be in the hospital or something. So I don't know. It's like if you never had something, then you don't know what you're missing. You know what I mean. So like if you've never been in love, if you never had like a beautiful blonde girlfriend or something, then you don't really know what you're missing because you never had it. So I think yeah, I think Tara Warwick is a guy who's had like you know a lot of success, and he pretty much just lost everything. So I don't think he's coping very well with. I mean, him losing everything is pretty much all his fault. I mean, like at least 90%. But that's kind of a psychological blow if somebody realizes one day like their opportunities that they wasted are not coming back, and that's got to be that's a heavy thing to think about. Um, so hmm. Well, I hope he's not dead or in a dire straits or anything like that. I hope he went to the hospital or went to jail or got everything sorted out there. Shit. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. All right, we're gonna make a rock bomb. I never tried this before, but we're gonna try it now. All right. It kind of looks like nutsacks, but I wasn't aiming for that, by the way. Welcome to the team. Ooh, nice one. Huh. Oh, well, kind of worked as I intended, but not really. Welcome to the Karn Age. The Age of Karn. Yeah, sometimes maybe some social media or Ariana Grande, they're like, man, I'm going to take a break from everything. Take a break from social media. Take a break from the public or whatever. So I mean, I hope it's just that, just some sort of you know, but not I hope it's not a death or a legal spiral or anything like that. Well, I wish him the best of luck. You know, uh, Tara Warwick. Yeah, but things have been sliding downhill for a while. Um, yeah, so a person has to believe that things, like Russell Brand would say, um, you have to believe that things can get better. And so if somebody doesn't believe that things are going to get any better, then that's the real trouble. Ready for the team, my boy. Yeah, Yakik, my boy with the Yakik. One more Yakik for the rest. A little bit of Yakik. That's what's up? Then I'm gonna need some chicken wings, real quick. Bird wings. Ah, need to get that KFC. Get the thigh. Mm. Yeah, I guess that was the kind of problem working with chicken, huh? Is that sometimes it stunk. It's kind of smelled like ass. Yeah, that's kind of problem with that. Yeah. Sometimes the cold chicken or a lot of chicken, it kind of smells like fart. Smells like shit. Smells like asshole. Yeah, that's kind of issue with that sometimes. But you know what? Chicken's really good. It's just uh, if it's cold or it's raw, it kind of smells like a little bit of butthole. So just being real. But if it's cooked perfectly and made juicily, then it's chicken is can be a cuisine that's exquisite beyond the heavens. So chicken is kind of like a woman. It can be delightful or it can be a nightmare. Depends on the you know on the situation. Hmm. Kakariko Bridge. Oh, in that case, prepare for oblivion. Welcome you boys to the team. Oh, can we freeze this boy? Did he just leave out of fear? Oh, I was looking forward to dismemberment. Hmm. Well, after some of the computer seminars done tomorrow, then I'm going to lift the big TV into Mother's Suburban, and it's quite a heavy. It's quite a heavy TV. Samsung, yeah, it's a smart TV. Oh well, I'm not such an old fart that I can't lift a gigantic TV. So, as Frank Zappa once said, I could still push a broom around for $2.99 an hour for a little while, anyway. Big wheel, I keep on turning. Proud Mary, keep on burning. Rolling, rolling to Kakariko. That's not the original lyrics. Rolling. Let's get out of my way, boy. Get it down. Gotta got shown. Hell yeah. That's my boy. My homie. Without a doubt. Did you go to the Japanese Festival of the Penises yet? No, your mom did. That is pretty funny in Japan to have a festival, the phallic fertility festival. It's like Festival of the Penises. That is funny, you know. Oh, Francisca Hong's falling behind. That's what it's showing so far. Oh, it's almost in. Mr. Crowley is about to win. Oh, did Marilyn Manson? Oh, that would sound good if Marilyn Manson did Mr. Crowley. Mr. Crowley. Mr. Crowley. What a serene village. Yeah. I guess the Legend of Zelda is getting a lot more Japanese over the years, huh? At first, it was more like a medieval English sword and sorcery kind of deal. It still is that, but it's a lot more Japanese now, which is pretty cool. More Japanese style, Japanese themes. But still essentially um, a homage to medieval Western English fantasy folklore. So, like the Legend of King Arthur, the Knights of the Round Table, and all that. The sword and the stone, sword and the sorcerer, save the kingdom of Camelot. You know, it still uh, maintains that character. Well, I mean, I don't think Francesca Hong is going to win this one, but I could stay up till 2 to find out, but I kind of don't feel like it. So because I do have to do some computer work in the morning, and so and then I have to move the big smart TV Samsung uh, down the stairs and through the condo into the suburban. So then Tula goes to the groomer on Thursday, and then Friday it's going to be the beginning of the Night of the Creeps Creep In weekend. So that's pretty much the itinerary of the items this week. Friday nights, the Creep In party. Yeah. And if no one wins that Powerball tomorrow night, then we'll give it a whirl on Saturday night. Fire in your balls. Yeah, this game is always relaxing before bedtime. I know there's battles and there's loud music sometimes, but most of it's just chilling exploration. So like a proper Legend of Zelda game, chilling exploration, chilling, chilling, chilling like Matt Dillon when he was on penicillin when he got the feeling. Well, I mean, I knew about the Diary of Anne Frank, but I'm surprised that nobody never female never created a online personality of Anne Dank. Oh well, I guess dank is kind of expiring as like funny terminology in pop culture anyway. So yeah, I think maybe in like 2010s, like dank was funny, maybe 10 years ago, but now it's kind of like fallen out of the lexicon of pop culture. Yeah, it's not funny anymore. Unless you're like, unless people are still referring to marijuana as like danky marijuana, the dank. I don't really say that much. Yeah, I heard a rumor they're going to try to restart MySpace, but I was kind of hoping they would restart ICQ. Just kidding. No, I wish they would restart Friendster. Ha ha ha. Not really. Want to bring back America Online. No, that might be a good idea. Bring back MySpace. People are going to try to reignite internet magic or something. Yeah, I don't think you can recreate the original magic of MySpace. it was just really cool for the time. You had your own page, and you had your top 8 friends, and you had like you could put your music on the page. I don't think the glory days can be, repurposed or reestablished. I think it's like once the good days are over, they're gone. You know, and there might not ever be like good times as good again. Sometimes it's like that was it. And but good luck to them though. They're gonna try to make uh make MySpace. They're gonna try to make MySpace great again. Yeah, some people said it caused drama back in the day that you had a top friend space. Um, that you had top 8. Yeah, I never really had a lot of friends, so that was never usually a problem for me. So yeah, I mean, if I would have been like super popular and had like 50, 50 to 100 people trying to be my friend all the time, then uh, yeah, then maybe that would have caused drama. Like some guy would be like, "I thought we were, man, we've been friends since third grade. Why did you leave me on the top 8?" People, yeah, maybe, yeah, drama on the MySpace top 8. Yeah, back in the day. Now we got the craft. Woo! Y'all ready for it? This game addicted like Jack Daniels. Like when you build a new craft, it's like dopamine. Like the serotonin, dopamine, serotonin. Oh, are they just declaring David Crowley, Mr. Crowley? Maybe liberal networks don't want to advertise that DSA is losing, and that's why they're stalling. That Democrat Socialists of America is eating shit or about to eat shit. Uh, like working class people, middle class people know that, and even rich people, upper upper class people know that. Like really wealthy people pushing socialism, that they're full of shit. Totally full of shit. Champagne socialists like Hassan Piker. like born into wealth. Like fuck that shit. It's just those people are so full of shit. Mm. Mm. Uh-oh. It's a crazy noise outside. All right. It's time for back to school, kids. Have a good day tomorrow. God bless.